I don't know, I think you need a serious protection type hero here for LGD. Okay, Tide, Abaddon, Underlord, like any of those three, I would say, that are going to build.
He's going to have an amazing time against this Luna, especially in the early stages.
Yes, yeah.
LGD did pick up the Rubik, though, against the Omni, so are able to use those spells against him at some points in the game. They just need to get this Luna online. And like the panel said, just try and survive the laning stage. That's the most important thing. As long as they don't get run over really quickly. And Chalice is like...
Chalice, he's trying his best, and he does go down. Ninja Boogie drawing first blood. That's the right clicks from Trian.
I mean, it's really difficult with this Rubik Bounty Hunter to ever put any pressure on any lanes, to be honest. So we'll see. And I like that they've gone back to the dual lanes. He's actually put a second point in Leech Seed on the tree.
Getting very low here. Will just... Nope, never mind. Yeah. Never mind. The... Leech Seed does top him down. FY could be in trouble as well.
1 second till Leech
I think
Seed.
Jabs goes down, but in return they might get the kill on... Yep, they will. And that is Ice having an excellent start to this game.
He might be in trouble now.
He didn't predict X-Nova being back quite this quickly, and now he goes down.
Yeah, good kills for them as well. Any kills they can get in the laning stage are going to be good.
Oh, is Leshrac going to come into contact with Mushi and Ninja Boogie? Doesn't quite look like it. They'll just run mid, and they've got a haste rune on this Tiny.
Yeah, the Tiny left mid with a haste rune, so let's just probably, oh my god, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And here we go, the damage onto Maybe, and look at that, Somnus going to drop. Just like that, and Mushi gets a first rotation from him.
So he's got the point booster online. So this
He's
is
been
something,
watching CIS Dota.
Yeah, so when we cast the CIS close qualifiers, this was tend to be a thing that especially teams like Fly to Moon would do when they pick the gyro, where they would just farm up on the gyro. Well, here we go.
It's a lot of damage coming down. Can they bring out this Tiny? The Ravage, although the root in return from Jabs. Now they're going to throw the Tide Hunter back, and all of a sudden, you got your Leshrac falling, you got Rubik falling, and Chalice, he's in a bad place as well. He's going to go down as well. It's Mushi with a double kill. What a fight from Mineski.
And this living armor as well from the tree is going to be so good. They have, and this is going to be a tier 1 tower in the bot lane as well. So Luna's going to try and force this lane in top. So Ninja Boogie sees it.
Actually going on to Ninja Boogie, but in comes Moon with this amplified damage from the Mask of Madness. Oh my god.
Disappears.
Just
goodbye.
Yeah. Oh dear. That was a bit of a bait, I think. I think they were trying to play around with that one.
Okay, another toss.
Gotta get that tower damage. I mean, it does a fair amount. Rubik's got such a high mana pool that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and they have this edict coming through now as well. Oh no, that toss is...
that's okay, getting a bit carried away there as Somnus is going to get hit by that rocket, and he's going to go down, and FY might be feeling a little bit silly right now.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that one. Somnus definitely flaming him, I'm sure.
That's what they do in these teams.
That's all they do in the pro teams, they just flame each other, it's fine. If anyone watched the VP game yesterday, that's oh, here we go, they got on the Rubik.
Up onto the Rubik there, and they will bring him down, no problems at all. A very quick and easy kill.
I think you have two different types of gyros. You have that one which fights early and makes space. Oh, it's the double
These creeps are not dying.
Oh, they see the bounty hunter here, actually. Oh no, the smoke.
That gets broken by the gyro. Can they get him? He's trying to get to the tree lines as the TPs come in, but then jumps Moon. They do the damage. Can they take down the Luna once the Eclipse is coming off? No, they certainly cannot. And now the turn
the repel on Rubik.
Pretty
Just use it on the Luna, but...
Yeah, and now the Tide gets stunned up. Ravage is available.
Arme's in trouble.
Want to use it, but Arme is dropping low and will be taken out. Now Chalice not there.
Oh, and FY dies as well.
But it looks like Chalice is going to go down as well. It is many heroes dead. And there we go. The final hit comes through.
Ninja. Okay.
Right.
He survived. It's fine. Guys. Yeah, it's fine. Otherwise, that Radiance and that healing is really going to add up very quickly in terms of supporting his team.
Yeah, exactly. He's a prime target right now. Not an easy one to bring down. I mean, you got to keep him silenced, you got to keep him stunned, otherwise he's going to heal himself right back up again.
Oh, here they go. They see the Tide Hunter.
Okay, throw him back, Chalice. You know, the Kraken Shell's going to pop it. Now they use the Avalanche as well. He's a very hard hero to bring down, and now he's just going to try and TP out of this one, but they will commit the Overgrowth and finish him off. And I think that's what Chalice wanted, right? You TP away, either you get out, or B, you force them to use Overgrowth on you, so...
Moon just blinked up on the cliff, unfortunately. That didn't happen. Okay. Oh, Ninja Boogie spots up the Leshian, he might be in trouble with the cooldown. Oh,
there's a cooldown. Luckily he's got a Yules that will dodge the first rocket, but not the second, and now he's stuck inside that Macropyre. It's too much damage for him to handle, and Somnus will drop.
Very unfortunate for him.
he is going to have enough mana to farm faster, which is a big deal. Like, being able to just spam out all of these lightning bolts, these pulse novas. It does speed up his farm quite a lot, but he's just picked up the Bloodstone. He doesn't want to die right now, but the whole team are jumping on him with the Avalanche Task combo. He yields himself up into the air, but it is too late for Somnus as the rocket comes down, and Mushi gets himself a double kill. Yep, into Roshan we go, and right now, I mean, Tiny is close.
Yeah, Ice does ping it out as well, so I think they know there's something going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just runs in with the repel, and Rubik steals the repel.
Okay, so now they're going to put it onto Somnus actually, and he can just run forwards now. It's like, hey, I've got a BKB, that was cheap. Jab just wants the overgrowth, and he will drop it now. But with that cooldown from Mushi, it's a lot of damage. Eclipse used just to zone them out of the Roche Pit and help them finish this guy off. Can they finish him? Yes, they can, but in jumps Moon. And he's going to get the Aegis, but it was actually Dai who got the last hit, and now Mushi is taking a lot of damage. He's going to fall as well. Both the Tiny and the Gyrocopter are down. Jabs might fall in return, but on the back lines, Somnus is doing a lot of work with his ultimate, and now it's going to be Omni Knight dropping as well. It's a triple kill for Somnus and a full team wipe for LGD and a Roshan. Well, not the Roshan, but the Aegis. Who was it they used? It was the Leshrac. The Leshrac, yeah. So Somnus just ran at them, and Mineski was just like, oh, yeah, he's here.
We talked about Lesh being a big deal, though, for...
they find the Omni Knight. Can they time the stomp? Of course they can. Beautifully done. There comes the Ice Path, but it's not enough. Is it enough? No, it's not enough to keep Ice alive.
And then again, that's another tower. And this is the problem, when you go for these greedy Radiance builds on these offlane heroes, they're doing such a good job at the moment. And they have the Aegis, they're not scared here.
Yeah, what a turnaround. And up we go, onto the higher ground. LGD looking to butter some bread as they start work on that tier 3 tower. And
there is the living armor, though, from the tree, which is going to be difficult to push into.
Oh, Moon throws back the Luna into the middle of everybody. And she's just going to pop the Eclipse with the Ravage as well. It's a lot of damage. 2 heroes falling from Mineski, but they immediately buy back, getting straight back into this fight as LGD try and run out, getting back onto their high ground, but the damage is coming through. It's like they're going to be safe for now.
I love that pickup from him, and he has the pipe as well, so really mitigating a lot of that damage. So, and having that team fight support for the Luna and Lesh to just do whatever they want in these fights is absolutely massive, because at the moment Mineski don't have that.
They found the Omni Knight, going to lift him up and slam him back down again, and once again split off timing on point, and they do pick off that big healing hero straight away. 70 seconds, no buyback, he just used it, and Ice Path will go off, and then
he has this BKB if he gets gone on as well. He's really not scared.
Yeah, 5 seconds until the Ravage as well on Chalice here, so
here's the
every reason for Mineski to be scared, and they just can't do it. They just accept their fate, and they're actually going mid. And there's a Ravage coming through. Beautiful Ravage onto 3, lining them all up, but in comes Moon trying to do the damage. Meanwhile, Mushi pops a BKB trying to deal the damage.
Oh, there's a Scar
being used, but look at all of this coming through from the Luna, from Somnus, and they take down Moon as well. There is too much damage on the floor for Mineski to deal with, and they are going to lose 3. Ninja Boogie, Moon, and Jabs all hitting the deck, and LGD will just get back to business on these towers here, and Mineski, it's feeling very rough for them.
Luna didn't even use Eclipse. She still has the Eclipse.
Yeah, and she's going to pop it and try to get back in here. The Ice Path will slow down a little bit. In comes Ice on the Omni Knight. He's back from the dead and looking to try and take a fight. Going to get actually initiated upon as the stun is there, and the Ice Path to follow it up from the Rubik. But Ice looks like he is going to be okay.
This Luna has a butterfly now as well. She's absolutely huge. What an Ice Path!
The Ice Path coming through. The Guardians is there, and now with the Macropie coming through, is it enough damage to bring them down? Ice trying to do his best on the backlines, but his team have just run away. He's trying to do anything he can here, but he's just going to fall. Ice is dead. 63 seconds. Gyrocopter buyback is available. Moon's is not, and these racks are going to fall if the Gyro doesn't come back. But
the Rubik stole the Ice Path as well, and that first one was from him. LGD don't care. They're going for the win.
For the win. They don't even want Megas here. They're not going to give Mineski a chance to live this one out. Just popping the GA, which was stolen. And here we go. There's the overgrowth to follow it up. Mushi popping that BKB. Needs to stay alive, but he's getting really low, and he is going to drop inside his fountain. And this game is over. Moon will call it. GG. Mineski taking a fall for game number 1. LGD coming out on top.
What a performance from LGD. We doubted them and their ability to stay alive, but all they had to do was win that really big one team fight around the Roche bit.
The Ravage cooldown on Chalice's game.
That's true. That's true, but we saw last game that LG did such a good job of playing around the Ravage, so we'll be interested to see whether they can do the same again. But yeah, if you look at the CS for the mid lane already, it's looking really bad for DK.
Ninja Boogie being chased into the trees. He has a double damage rune and does want to make use of it.
Oh my word, that damage!
Oh. Jesus.
Ninja Boogie might be in trouble here as well if the Spirit comes back.
Right, well, I mean, FY just completely dealt with him. You buy items which help your team, and that's absolutely fine because your skill set is already good enough to allow you to have a really high impact on the game.
True.
But Chalice is in trouble. There's the Eclipse coming through, sorry, the Lucent Beam coming through, but Chalice will just about make it out again. Tide proving himself to be a tricky target to bring down, despite Jabs going behind the tower and looking for him here, but will not find him. Meanwhile, Moon could be in trouble, and there's the pop on the poison coming through, and Ice tried to do his best. It does just about dodge the Split Earth from Somnus there. That was pretty close there.
Yeah, great dodge on the swashbuckle.
Yeah.
Fantastic play by him. But again, this is the power of the SD Lesh combo, and Tide actually does go down in the top lane. Lunas and gyros and things and being able to be really aggressive. I'm hoping to see some kind of movement from him soon with the Eclipse. Try and get a kill with it and going back to farming, wait for the Eclipse to come back up again.
Yeah,
Or they are rotating in on this mid lane though.
Oh, there's the Banish coming through, followed up with a Split Earth, but there's a Stomp in response from FY, and they will be able to take down Moon.
Yeah, they have the Troll ulti come out as well to help them secure that kill in the mid lane. That's a really good coordination by LGD. Getting that second point in the stun at level 3, which we don't see very often. Which is pretty surprising, but he is level 4 now, so going to get it online, I imagine. Arcane Rune spawns top as well.
Oh, the dream.
For
Leshrac, yeah. The dream has been denied, and Somnus is mad.
Use the Ravage.
They've got to use a Ravage for it. Commit everything. Just take down Moon. Bring down that pesky dragon. He's used Dragon Form as well, but he does pop that wand, but no, he goes down.
Yeah, that's a really valuable kill. And Chalice has been holding on to that Ravage for quite a while, so you really just want to use it, get a kill, and put it on cooldown.
In the middle lane. It's going to be dodged, it looks like. Then now comes the disruption.
Splitter.
On to the Sand King, and he is dropping very quick, despite the presence of Ice on this Pangolier, and he gets the Leshrac inside that little gate there, and now we'll roll away to safety. I think that's the right choice.
Yeah, especially
it's not going to last long.
Especially against this Lesh. That's not easy, and the Troll even. And I love this. They smoke instantly, and they look to go and try and fight bot around the Lunar Eclipse. This is a really good play by them. Well, they do spot out X-Nova though.
Here we go, Eclipse is used, and that won't quite be enough to finish off X-Nova. And now the rest are coming in. Ravage as well. They're going to take out Luna, they're going to take out Jabs, and they're also going to take out, well, they get the return kill onto Sand King. Now,
here comes
the damage, the roll comes through. Ninja Boogie with the double kill, trying to find Somnus here, and will be enough to bring down the Leshrac. And now we also have the Ice Path onto Chalice, trying to get away, but this is a much harder kill than the others who have just fallen.
Disaster.
I'm wondering if they even knew about it.
I'm sure they would have known because there was some D wards going on.
There's a big ward by the jungle. I think Ty just walked straight into it. So Roche falls, and Ame takes the Aegis, and this is now a Troll with an Aegis for Mineski to have to deal with. I mean,
Ice is going to be really disappointed on this Pango that he couldn't try and fight around the Roche pit.
Look at that little combo there, though. The Burrow Strike, follow it up with a Swashbuckle, Shield Crash, and then the ulti just for good measure, and they will find the kill onto FY because of that. Nice job. Nice little team play there.
Troll and Luna BKBs both forced out by each other in that top lane as well, so they're going to be slightly further down on the duration scale.
Yep. But at least both of them are, you know. Equality. Oh, Ravage being used, and they are going to be able to bring down Ice without too much difficulty there.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tier 2 tower falling for Mineski now, I think, as well. But Lesh can always just TP in if he wants to force a tower. But
yeah, that's the great thing about these Boots of Travel as well. Like, he can just stay around this part of the map, keep on farming those triangular creeps. Oh, jumping forwards. Are going to find, but the reactions there. And they've stunned up this Titan, but Ame coming on the back lines, and actually X-Nova able to keep his FY alive a little bit longer. And
Elder Titan bites back. He wants to go.
He's going in. Meanwhile, Chalice.
Oh no, Troll's getting kited.
There's the epicenter coming through. Is it enough damage to bring down Ame? It does look like it will be as the crash comes through from Ice to finish it off, but now comes the Eclipse on the front lines. Mushi trying to deal with damage here. Can he take down Chalice? Chalice trying to turn around, but there's too many glaives, too much harass coming out from Mushi. Can't quite finish the job, and the fire comes through to do it. Now Somnus running around. He's got this BKB active, but he can't find a target. Maybe looking for Ice. Maybe looking for other things. Oh dear, he popped the shrine and died. What a guy.
X-Nova goes down as well. And that's 40 seconds.
There? He gets caught out. LGD, my. Falling apart at the seams here.
If he's used his BKB already, because...
Was that a Lunar illusion he used it on?
I imagine so, yeah.
Whoops.
Maybe it was the Pango who TP'd out, actually, I think. There's also an option.
Does seem likely. Bottom jungle.
Oh,
it's actually happening. Ame will find Ice, but El Titan's one being caught out up here as the damage is coming through from Mineski, and they will be able to take down FY. And do they go Roche? Look at Somnus just skipping through here. He doesn't have a BKB.
They see that the Radiant have a ward up there, which helps
now
Jabs
they're going
the
to catch
initiation.
down that Shadow Demon with... Oh, there's so much damage on the side of Mineski. They take down 2.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a free Roche now for them. They do have the Ravage up on LGD, so they could contest, but it's really difficult without 2 of their heroes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot of their utility missing.
LGD very much on the back foot right now, although they're looking for more as they're jumping onto Chalice here. Can they take him down? Burrow Strike, all the stuns in the world, but they just can't get through him. He's so very tanky, but there's that bowling ball coming through, blinking out, also catching out the goat as well. There's so much damage. Ice, making the plays. Just completely disrupting this, but Ame jumping into the middle of it, can't find a target, and this could be really bad. Ame in so much trouble here, being chased down. Meanwhile, Electrack also being killed as well, and the Eclipse is just used to finish him off. Now jumping back in, getting more value out of this as FY is caught up in it as well. Having to run back, but Ame buys back into this game. He wants to fight and he wants to get something out of this. They don't want to let Roche fall. That's the big thing.
And this DD means that there's going to be a free Roche for Radiant. And after Trolls brought back, he definitely did not want to give that away.
No,
it gives Mineski such a big win condition here.
There's nothing you can do. Luna finishes it off, and LGD sweating under the heat lamp here.
Oh my God, it just feels so unright. Makes me shake.
Unright. You know, there's a really good word for that when we have something which is unright.
What's that?
It's called wrong.
You know, it's unright. Sure. Oh, what a good start.
Beautiful start to 2 here. Jumping in with the Eclipse, trying to get the damage down in time. Can they take down the... well, yes, they can very well take down the Elder Titan. And now Troll trying to find Moon here. Is struggling to get the hits off and now gets stunned up after his BKB runs out and combo it up with Ice running through this fight. Can he take down Ame in time? He tends to run. Nope, the Swashbuckle comes in the back. Chalice also in trouble as Moon just kiting everybody around.
Oh, the epicenter as well.
They turn it back around. Unable to find Somnus. Somnus trying to skip away, but Swashbuckle not quite there. Jabs is close and does have the Burrow Strike, and that is going to sign his Deathborn as Somnus hits the deck and Moon is on a mega kill streak. And there's 4 heroes dead from LGD once again. Wow, Mineski looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah, Mineski have done a really good job of being the ones initiating all the time. Yeah, all the time in this game. They were on top of them straight away, picking off someone, making it 4v5, and then it makes it so difficult for LGD to come back into the game.
Definitely. Well, Mineski take a well-earned victory, and guess what? We're going to have another best of 3. But
he's going to see this and probably just wait for it on the way back.
And yeah, LGD none the wiser.
Does it take 1 hit or 2? Oh,
just the one on Tiny, yeah.
Easy peasy. That's such a valuable kill on the courier as a 1,000 gold to your team early on is absolutely huge.
Yeah, and it will put you in a good standing.
Yeah, he has that soul ring in the base as well, so when he brings it out to himself, he's going to be fine in this lane.
Stun out onto Ice, though. I think he's going to die just from the right clicks here. Yes, he is. First blood going the way of Army.
But my point still stands because he didn't have the soul ring, so he wasn't okay. Viper's level
quite carefully.
Yeah, Viper's level 6 now as well, though, so they just get the Viper strike onto the Lina. She is going to fall.
And Jabs is here, and he's going to reveal this gank. I'm not sure he actually dies from it. X-Nova does well to stay in the trees.
Yeah, they saw the Tiny walking across as well.
But now there's a lift on
here we go.
FY, the stun to follow up, but they don't seem to have enough damage to bring down Moon. Despite the Vibe Strike coming through, Notice comes back in, and Moon didn't realize, and now gets taken out. Still throws out the Laguna Blade, and with the tower damage, Somnus is dropping low. Can they finish him off? Jabs is chasing. Ninja Boogie as well. They just don't have any mana left.
They've got the toss, I think. Oh no, Jabs walked away.
Strike, and then there's a regen rune and a salve and everything going the way of Somnus. The world wants him to stay alive, and stay alive he will, and turn around and get a kill onto Ninja Boogie. There is a TP in now from Ninja Boogie, and with Mushi they might try and go for this. Looks like they're not going to go for the Glimpse, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try and go on the Beastmaster there instead of the Luna.
I think they wanted to. And now they're actually going to find a kill onto Jabs down the bottom, but Chalice is stuck inside this kinetic field, and there is really no way out. He uses the Roar. That's a pretty valuable cooldown to use for no particular reason.
And the problem is, I think they really wanted to be ahead of the Terrorblade and go for this kind of like mid-game push lineup, as we see with all the auras. But now that the Terrorblade's getting farmed, it's going to be so difficult to push into that reflection. He's going to have a decent amount of levels online.
But yeah,
he's going to be fine.
I like that point you're making though, just about like kind of the difference. The Glimpse back. They catch Chalice out in, and they just completely melt him. Although FY steals the Laguna Blade and gets a kill onto Mushi with it, of all people. Oh my god, what a little play from FY there, just jumping in with a Fate Bolt. And keen eyes on him. Wow.
He's going for more.
He's going for more. He's not done. No, he's done. He's done.
He's done. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Terrorblade kill, but still, you know, the Terrorblade farms fast.
Yeah.
To say the very least. In fact, that's a very minor way to put it. And Armade's just struggling to keep up right now.
I think we've seen it. Oh, here we go.
In the river, Chalice caught out once again in this kinetic field. Laguna comes off. The right clicks. Is it enough to finish him off? Yes, it certainly is. But in comes Somnus. He's got a double damager, and he's him against the world. But in comes FY trying to deal the damage. But there's the GA using stolen, turned around, and the Eclipse as well. And LGD clean up Mineski in the river. Oh boy, what a turnaround. And you know, the GA was just for the style points on top. I think the Eclipse had already finished it off, but I think he was a big reason why Mineski's lanes went pretty well. But now, yeah, in this mid game, absolutely, he's done nothing.
Like, LGD just group up as 5 here, and Tiny's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And he finds X-Nova and will just get stunned. And
the Glimpse
does throw out the avalanche. See, he's looking to prove you wrong now. He's listening, and in we go. It just completely turns apart.
Yeah, he's actually gone for the bottle and for the wand. Sorry, for the bottle stick and the wind lace first before the blink. So it's only 400 gold or so away now. So when he gets that online, he's going to be a much more of a threat.
Yeah, obviously he's just a blink toss machine, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can just blink people back into the throw people back into the Terrorblade.
Look how much that Fate Bolt slows down the push. But in comes Jabs on the backlines though. Does get poisoned up. I think he's just making space right now. Whoa, long range chance. Go long, he says. Right back into that disruptor, and then the damage up onto Thomas, but it's not enough. Meanwhile, Jabs and Moon are both going to fall on the other side of the river.
Oh my, and this is such a free Roche with all the auras as well. All they have to do is win a fight in the mid lane and they can just walk in and basically just take it easily.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it's just free. I don't. FY just stole Toss as well, and he's going for a blink of his own, so he might just be the upgraded Tiny this game.
Just blink in and toss them back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's so smart. It's like a game of tennis, isn't it? Or badminton, come on. Oh.
That's not how either of those games work. But
that's fine, yeah.
Okay, we're Dota commentators, not sport commentators. I think that's pretty obvious. Oh, what a kinetic field though. Going to catch out both Chalice and Arme, and in jumps the rest of Mineski with the Avalanche Toss combo onto both of them. They're going to take the Aegis and a hero to go with it, and FY looking very low as well. Ice will land the final blow as Arme immediately into a Sunder, and Luna goes down for the second time. Viper is going to go down in return, but no, X-Nova going to drop. And now, no, sorry, Viper's still alive, but now gets finished off by Mineski.
Yeah, Moon went down on the leader in the middle, but that's such a good fight from Mineski, just fighting around their shrine. Maybe they know that Mineski is smoking and they're trying to take something.
Yeah, I think they just realized, wait a minute, no one's showing in lane here. We've shoved mid pretty hard, no one's showing. And Moon is very obviously showing at top.
Oh, Venge.
Venge going to show. Now
comes in the TPs. Lost vision.
Yeah, but the last minute there, Chalice will cut down those trees, but in comes
the dust onto Moon.
Yep, they got the repel onto the Lena, but she will yield herself up into the air. But Chalice is the one who's going down as he is tossed up by the Tiny. Moon is still going to fall. So, Ninja Boogie also being taken down.
Oh no, Ice,
in a lot of trouble here. And down comes the Eclipse, and Arme with the double kill. LGD looking strong right now. Mushi can't find a target right now.
It felt like Mineski kind of half committed there. They weren't sure whether they wanted to defend, and Ice TP'd in, and Mushi was like, oh, I'm not really sure.
Oh no, Jab's caught out as well. Mineski lose another, and LGD, they take 3.
Mushi is still here though, and he has got the Metamorphosis up, but we haven't really seen anything from him this fight.
I mean, just yeah, both Mushi and Moon have just been hanging around the sidelines waiting for an opportunity which hasn't presented itself, and now
both teams going to be really lingering around the Roche Pit area, not wanting to give this away.
You say lingering, LGD say let's go, and they've taken their gloves off and they are just going to town. And it is going to be a rotation in, but the swap onto the Omni Knight with the Roar as well. Can they take him down? Omni Knight is going to drop, but does buy back immediately. Jab's also going to fall down in this. Meanwhile, Mushi jumping forwards, trying to take down X-Nova just with a bit of harass, and then jumping him down onto the low ground. That'll be enough to take him out.
Mineski need to go for the Roche here. They've popped the Terrorblade Metamorphosis, sorry.
Yep, they've used a buyback as well.
2 buybacks. Oh no, ice.
Oh, the toss back on to the Viper. Can they take him down in time? He pops that BKB. The Eclipse coming through. It's doing a lot of work to Jabs. They can take him down at least. I think there's a Rubik static field going down. And now trying to take down the Lina as well.
No,
She's thrown into the air, but she is going to drop. Moon hits the deck. Ice is trying to run away. Do they have the catch? FY jumping the wrong way. Now the slows
Ice can't
are out.
die. He brought back.
He has indeed brought back. He uses a repel. Where can he go? What can he do? He doesn't have a TP for 51 seconds. This is going to have to be the great escape. Meanwhile, Roshan does go down to Ame here, but we'll keep an eye on Ice trying to get through the tree line here. But he's found out, and I think this might be the end for poor old Mr. Ice.
Space created. And you know the worst bit about this is, Ice doesn't have buyback. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he gets the country image. Yeah, so nothing great, but it's fine. Still more push power, you know. And they're just going to head top here as well. It doesn't matter.
Just go.
They've got
just send it.
So much push potential. Look at the tower melt.
Yeah, this is a Lunar effect.
It's a Lunar Beastmaster Venge
as well. Well, in comes. Oh no! Immediately into the Raw. Not like this. Mushi gets destroyed. No buyback on him. Just go. Oh my god.
And this is it. How do they defend?
Game is over.
Mushi has no buyback.
Yep. Can they defend with 4? The game's never over. Can they defend with 4? Dire Courier just gets caught in the crossfire. Jabs was smoked up on the sidelines, does get revealed. Wants to jump in on someone here. Moon just throws out the Laguna, but FY does die. Maybe they can get some more as Moon is dropping low, but the Ancient has fallen.
That was very anticlimactic.
Right. Yeah. I thought there was a fight at Brogue, but Ame wasn't involved in the fight because she was just hitting the Ancient.
Oh my word.
And that's it. LGD take the victory on the backs of their Luna. So
all it took was one fight, and they just win the game.
Yep, absolutely.
Crazy.